Christy, and I'm going to be doing a review on To the Beautiful You, which is the Korean version of Hanakimi. Now, there are some very obvious similarities between the two. There's a girl who goes to an all-boys school and poses as a boy to help her favorite high jumper. There is one of her friends who's a guy who is a friend of hers. They're very good friends, they're best friends, and then he starts to develop a crush on her. And then there's the school doctor who is the only person who knows that she's a girl. There are those obvious similarities, there are some bigger differences. The first being their names. Now, I'm going to apologize now because I know that I'm not going to get these names correct. It took me a long time to get the Japanese version of the names correct, and I didn't even pronounce them all correct, I'm pretty sure. So let's not even get into the Korean version. Okay, I'm going to read them off of here. We're going to start with Kang Tae-jun. Kang Tae-jun is the high jumper. He's a early high jumper who suffers an accident, ruptures his Achilles tendon, and he is in high jumping. Next, we're going to go to Chan Young-gyo, who is a soccer player. He is the hyper soccer player who starts to develop feelings for his friend, Gu Jae-hyo, who is the girl who moves from America to Korea to help her favorite high jumper start high jumping again. Kang Tae-jun's rival is Min Hyun-jae. The biggest difference between him and Kakarazaka is that him and Kang Tae-jun are in the same school. They're even in the same dorm. They're classmates, and he really does not like Kang Tae-jun the same way that Kakarazaka doesn't like San Azumi. Dorm 1 is headed by Jean Loveman. He is the head for Dorm 1, and they are a martial arts dorm. The head for Dorm 2 is Seon Lee. It's really funny that him and Mamba Senpai are very similar, but they're very, very different. Seon Lee is not a ladies' man. He does like women, but he is not a ladies' man. He doesn't have 15 different girlfriends. And he tends to be more strict with his house. Dorm 3 is headed by Na Chio-so, who prefers to be called Charles. And they are, I don't know if they're fencing, I think they're a fencing house, a fencing dorm. He takes ballet, so he's very elegant, is how they describe him. The gay student, his name is San Jun-min. And in this one, instead of having a crush on the dorm head, he has a crush on Cha Young-gyo, the soccer player. His brother, his name is Daniel Dawson. When Gu Jae-hyo was in prime school, she moved from Korea to America, and her mother remarried because her dad passed away. And Daniel, I think he's her stepbrother, but she doesn't call him a stepbrother or anything. She just calls him her brother. He's a doctor in this version. You have Sang-shu. Sang-shu is a Yujiro character. He's the dog that doesn't like guys. He only likes girls. What they're missing from the Hanakimi is the whole time when they're in Namba Minami's house. It's not just them working and having a good time. Their working is what they're doing. They're fixing it before it opens. They're repainting it and putting in new stuff. There's this creepy guy who tries to take advantage of Gu Jae-hyo. He knows that she's a girl. He doesn't know why she keeps saying that she's a boy, but because he knows that she's a girl, he tries to take advantage of her. And Kang Tae-jun rescues her. After that is when Gu Jae-hyo's brother comes in and he tries to take her, and that's how Kang Tae-jun finds out that she's a girl. It takes longer for him to find out that she's a girl in this one than it does in the Hanakimi one. Also, like in the manga, Gu Jae-hyo's friend John Kim, he is her good friend. They've known each other since they were kids, and he has a crush on her, and he wants her to love him back. And this happens at about a time when Kang Tae-jun already, he knows that he's got feelings for her, and he's starting to acknowledge that he's got feelings for her. So it's disconcerting to him because this guy is saying that he's got feelings for her, and he's not going to stop until she's returned his feelings. You have Seoul Hana. She is a gymnast. She does floor exercising. She does the whole thing. She does everything right, but really in the show they focus more on her floor performances. She's like Kang Tae-jun. They're both athletic. They're both Olympic athletes, and it's just that he does it in high jump and she does it in gymnastics. Represented by the same publicist, so they do a lot of things together. They do a lot of photo shoots, a lot of commercials together because of that. One of the things that I really like that they kept, or that is the same in both, is that when Kang Tae-jun gets drunk, he kisses whoever is in front of him. He ends up kissing Go Jae-hyun. The difference is that he knows, like, he figures out that he kissed her. It's not that he figures it out. Someone takes a picture of them kissing and they start spreading it around the school. So he finds out that he kisses her. Like, he finds out that he got drunk and kissed her. It's a good show. I don't mind watching it again. It's basically how I rate my shows, whether I would watch them again or not. And I don't mind watching it again. It's good. It's funny, but it's not as funny as Hanakini. It's cute, but I don't think it's as cute as Hanakini. I like Hanakini better, but it's cute, and I wouldn't mind watching it again. Okay, a comparison between the actors. Ogurishin is cute. I like him. I have a really big crush on Ogurishin. Kang Tae-jun, I don't know the name of the actor who does him. He's cute. He's very cute. But I don't think he's as surly, as mean, as rude. He participates more in the school events than Sano does. Between Asya and Go Jae-hyun, I like Asya more. Asya is more determined. She's more, I'm gonna do this because I'm gonna do this. And she's more in your face about it. She's more like, I'm going to get you to high jump because you have to high jump, and I'm gonna make you want to high jump. And Go Jae-hyun, she's more passive. She has her moments where she's, gung-ho about getting him to jump again, but she's a lot more passive. She's a lot more timid than Asya is. I think so. I prefer Asya. Katsu and Cha Young-gyo. It's difficult. It's difficult to see who I like more. I like Nakatsu. I think Nakatsu is so funny, and what I love about Nakatsu's character is his inner monologues, his inner conflicts that he starts, monologuing about. I love it. It's so funny. It's hilarious. But I do like Cha Young-gyo. He is so sweet. He's so sweet and he's so nice, and it's just hard not to like him. He's got, what I noticed is he's got this like Cheshire Cat grin. When he smiles, his laugh lines come up here and they curl in here. So he looks like a Cheshire Cat when he smiles. He's so cute. He's adorable. I really, really like him. Between the two doctors, I like Umeda more than I like the school doctor, Dr. Jung from To the Beautiful You. I really like Dr. Umeda more. He's funnier. You don't really see a lot of Dr. John in To the Beautiful You. Well, just the two shows. Between the two shows, I think I like Hanakini better. I know for a fact that I like Hanakini. It's funnier, and it's got more of the manga aspect than To the Beautiful You. To the Beautiful You has its moments where it does remind me tons of the manga. But those moments are few and far between, and they are more often in Hanakini. But like I said, I would not mind watching To the Beautiful You again. It is so good. It's so funny. It's so cute. I cried a lot more with To the Beautiful You than I did with Hanakini. That is for sure. I had more of an emotional tie to The Beautiful You than to Hanakimi. She goes through a lot more into The Beautiful You. In Hanakimi, she goes through the only real turmoil that she goes through is at the very end when they find out that she's a girl. And in this one, she goes through a lot more throughout the show than in Hanakimi. But I prefer Hanakimi. Sorry, I just do. Next, I'm going to be reviewing Hanakimi, the Taiwanese version. So I will let you know what I think of that. And then after that, I'm going to be reviewing the remake of Hanakimi. I don't know, I'll see what other drama I'm going to watch so that I can review it. Okay, drop me a line. If you've seen either Hanakimi or To the Beautiful You and you want to voice your opinion, leave me a comment, make a video response. I'm all for listening to new opinions and different versions and different views. If you want to go see either To the Beautiful You or Hanakimi first and then drop me a line, that's good too. And I will see you guys later. Bye.